Alright, so let's address the drama because it actually concerns my channel as well. Now, a couple of days ago, many YouTubers started uploading videos saying that they had the opportunity to play the full version of Diablo 4, including the end game. So, in a way, they know more or less everything about the game. And on May 30th, they will start releasing videos because they have embargo. They cannot do it now. So if you're searching for an end game guide that's actually tested inside the game, May 30th is your date to check on YouTube. Now, the thing is, I wasn't one of the YouTubers that were included on the list. So for obvious reasons, of course, my channel is pretty small and it's yet to grow further. The thing is, though, I wasn't invited, so I have no access to the end game, and there is no way to make a video that says, you know what, I tested it end game and this build works. I cannot do that. I can just speculate, but we all know that speculating is not enough. You need to have tested the build in question inside the game. So those content creators will do that in 2 days from now, actually, and they're not to blame. If I was one of them and I was offered the same to go to the game earlier, to the full version of the game and test it, I would have done it myself. So when it comes to me as a small content creator, the thing that happened with those YouTubers having access to the game earlier, on my part, it's all good. It actually makes my job harder to find the niche that will attract more people to watch my channel, because more or less every single character is going to get detailed build in 2 days, end game working build. So it's going to be difficult for me to say, you know what, I'm unique here because I found this and this build, but it's not impossible. I will be doing Druid, so what I will do is I'm going to check every information that I have. I'm going to watch every video that's released. I will try to find something that hasn't been shown yet and something that's basically rivaling what's already shown. So in a way, I will have, let's say, a benchmark, and I'll try to beat it. That's what's going to be my goal after release. I would have preferred for all content creators to have equal start, but at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. I understand it, so it's fine for me. And this brings me to the second topic, the cheat death challenge. You know, all you need to do is to be one of the first 1,000 people who will play hardcore mode and you'll get to level 100. Now, the drama here is, what about the players who already played the game? They're going to have advantage. And Rod Ferguson is saying, how does deleting all their progress and making them start at the same time as everyone else giving them an unfair advantage? That's blatantly obvious. They already know the game. They know the leveling, they know builds that work, they know the bosses and their mechanics, they know places where I should avoid going because it's dangerous, they know places that they should go because it's less dangerous, you name it. So at the end of the day, these guys have advantage. However, I don't think that's a big deal in general, because those guys are content creators. For instance, me, I won't be going hardcore in the first week of the game. I'm not going to do that because I want to do content. I want to experiment with stuff, I want to test. For instance, Dark Microtransaction is a channel that I follow for a while. So he said the same thing. He was one of the guys who had advantage, and he agrees that he had advantage. However, he wouldn't really go hardcore. So another thing, look at this, Maxrow. Maxrow has nothing to prove, and even without this advantage, they'll have been, all of them will be in top 1,000. That's out of the question. But still, they say they will not claim the reward if they win due to fairness concerns. So at the end of the day, in my opinion, this is more like of a principle rather than something that's going to impact the top 1,000 players. They shouldn't do that in the first place. They should recognize that this actually gives advantage, and the best way to tackle it is to say, all right, we're going to give you full access to the game, but if you accept, you won't be able to participate in the first 1,000 challenge for hardcore. And they'll say, all right, yeah, whatever, I'm going to take the NDA and I'm going to sign it and I'm going to play the full version of the game, and I won't be participating here. And even if I do, I'm going to get disqualified and stuff like this. So in a way, I don't think that this is going to have huge repercussions, in the sense that I don't think that many people will go for it. I mean, out of the people who already had full access, I don't know how many people are those, but in the general case, they're YouTubers, so I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to go for the hardcore challenge. This is my opinion, and all we know, the drama is, I hope it's over now. In a nutshell, if I have to summarize the video, The end result of the whole thing with the unfair advantage is not going to be that big, but Blizzard should know in advance that they shouldn't allow such thing to happen, and they definitely should know that allowing player to go to the entire game is giving him advantage, even if his progress is reset, because they will know the game better. I think that's self-explanatory, but apparently it isn't. Alright guys, so this is going to be all for me today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like the content, because I'm really trying hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, see you next time. Take care.